Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DRYS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these annotations are coming from. And this thing just, it's usually when I feel this way, it's probably the bottom. So, and I'm saying this half jokingly, but I kind of half serious, but this thing's probably going to bounce tomorrow because at this point, I feel like this thing cannot get any worse. This thing is like the worst stock ever trading because all it does is go down. And usually from an emotional standpoint, when people start to feel that way, that's known as capitulation, and then the price all of a sudden starts to head back up. So am I sitting here guaranteeing that this thing is going to bounce tomorrow? I'm, no such thing as a guarantee. But I would not be shocked because, and maybe in the comment section, do you feel the same way? Do you feel like this is the worst stock out there and like it's never ever going to go back up again? Because in my experience, usually when I feel that way, that's almost, a time to buy because, that's just kind of the way human psychology works. But I'm kind of going off on a tangent there. So let's talk about the chart. And the chart really is just bears are in full control. I realize I'm stating the obvious when I say that. But what's interesting here is in regards to these Fibonacci extensions, which I put into play yesterday. And as a quick recap, for those of you that maybe didn't watch yesterday's video, Fibonacci, extensions are not the holy grail. They're just a way to kind of help project how things may occur. So they're kind of like a flashlight in the woods. Sure, a flashlight in the woods is going to help you, but that doesn't imply or that doesn't, guarantee that you're not going to, walk off a cliff or anything like that. And I talked about 242 in yesterday's video. And while the price, technically did break below it and is, down here below it, it's still well within the range. Supports, resistances are not exact prices. They're more so ranges. So the price is down within this range. And interesting to see, especially from a risk versus reward standpoint, if you can honor stop losses and put together a proper risk analysis plan, then in my mind, this is very interesting. Circling back to what I started off saying kind of jokingly, it really doesn't feel like this thing could get any worse. And usually when it feels like that, potential, opportunity to see some sort of bounce. Now, according to the projections, the Fibonacci projections, that is, next level of support, meaning if the bears just take on over, right down there around $2 would be the next potential area that it could head. So if this 242 range doesn't hold, then $2 is not out of question at all, is not unrealistic, even though it's quite a bit of ways above it with the way it's been moving. And again, that's how these projections work. $2 is not out of play, but we'll see. Let's see if this 242 region is some sort of final bottom and see if my, human emotions here of thinking this is the worst thing ever may create some sort of bounce. So we'll just have to sit back and see how this unfolds. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where you talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point. And like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.